If there's anything you're going to take out of this video, it should be the fact that you understand that love bombing is rarely innocent or benign. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be talking about love bombing. I'm going to be telling you what it means to be love bombed, signs, and how to protect yourself from love bombing. Without further ado, which I have spoken too much, let's just get right into the video. If you see me looking down just now, I'm just trying to look at points I have written down for you. The main question is, what is love bombing? Love bombing is actually an emotional manipulation tactic that a manipulator uses, but in form of showering or showing you love. There are two types of love bombing. For me, I feel like there are two types of love bombing. The first one should be love bombing from a narcissist. A narcissist, I'm sure you know what a narcissist is, or people that have narcissistic behaviors. So now let's talk about the love bombing from someone who has a void to fill. A love bomber could be a girl, it could be a guy. So nobody is saying it is gender specific. No, love bombing happens really quickly. It happens really quickly that you wouldn't even notice. So I meet a guy today, and me and this guy are good. We're talking nicely. We click. Let me use the word we click together. The first week of me knowing this is my guy, he wants to marry me. He's talking about relationship all in the same 1 week, barely 1 week. Let's say after a week of knowing him, he has been able to put you in his box, right? So now what love bomber moves forward to do is that the love bomber, he just stops. Now he probably wouldn't ghost you, right? But you guys are now in a relationship per se. Let's say you're in a relationship and it's been a month in the relationship, and you have put in the work, right? Maybe at the beginning it was just him putting in the work, and then you're like, okay, this guy, I think I like him and I think I want to. That's where the bomber begins to withdraw. It's wearing off. It's like an infatuation. The feeling, everything just starts wearing off, and the whole love that we had starts dying. That is just how love bombing works. So another thing there is to know about this love bombing is that sometimes people don't know that they are love bombing, right? Love bombing is not innocent to me. I don't think it is innocent. When they do it, they don't do it on purpose. They don't do it intentionally. That's what I'm trying to say. So there are various reasons why people love bomb. Please, I want you to know that whatever I'm saying, I'm not saying it from a professional angle. I am only saying it as I'm just sharing my knowledge and what I know. I'm just going to give you the 3 reasons which I think is the reason why people love bomb. So one should be insecurity, the second one should be manipulation, and the third one should be unintentionality. I said manipulation because love bombing is the manipulation tactics, so that answers that. And then I said insecurity is another reason, because when someone is insecure, I'm sure we all know what insecurity means. So when someone is insecure, the person tries to project it on you sometimes and try to act all macho, whereas they're insecure about something. So I think insecurity brings out love bombing for some reasons, and unintentionality. If someone is not intentional about you, if someone, let's not even get into it, but if someone is not intentional about you, you don't suffer, baby. The person just sees you as a plaything, basically. So yeah, unintentionality does it for me as one of the reasons of love bombing. Now, I am just going to talk about the signs of love bombing. I'm sure that's what we've all been waiting for. First thing is they disrespect your boundaries. They cross boundaries, they disrespect the boundaries, they don't care about your boundaries, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. They move forward to gaslighting you. You know, gaslighting, manipulation works hand in hand, right? So if gaslighting and manipulation works hand in hand, you should know that this love bombing thing is also in it's like in your circle, stuff like that. Gaslighting, manipulation, love bombing are like a pact. The second sign of love bombing is going to be pressure to making you commit, right? You meet this person this same week, this person wants you guys to start a relationship. This same week, the person wants you to move in with him. And I know the whole commitment thing, relationship thing sounds very dreamy, sounds very exciting, and part of you wonders if things are moving too fast, or that's how it should be, or the person is just madly in love with you. I just feel like you should give it a pause, rethink it, evaluate it in your head, go over it in your head, and think if it's right. If you're having doubts about it, I always say, if you're having doubts about something, think it. And you see this thing called guts. I have said it over and over again. Trust your gut, trust your instinct. Like, they are so true. Like, instincts don't lie. I don't know if it's just me, but if I listen to my instincts, whatever instinct says, I don't ignore it. I'm not saying love cannot happen at first sight. It can happen. Love at first sight is really sweet. That doesn't mean we all will find love at first sight, right? So I just need you to pause, give it a think, and then you can come back to it. Just take your time. Basically, don't let someone rush you. Don't let the pressure of making you commit make you commit. The next one is going to be lashing out when they are being criticized. Love bombers easily get angry when you're criticizing something they did. Let's say you notice that the changes have started happening, that let's say the person is going back to like the person's usual way of life, right? You start noticing some narcissistic behaviors, and that's if the person is a narcissist. I don't think every love bomber is a narcissist, but you start noticing, let's say, narcissistic behavior, and you try to talk about it. The love bomber is not going to want to have it. Like, you can't tell him that or her that you are exhibiting these characters. You can't tell him or her that these are the things you're doing. They don't want to listen to that criticism. They don't want to hear. They don't want to know what's going on. All they know is that whatever be the case, they love you, so you shouldn't question whatever they do or how they do it and all that stuff. But going from there, I'm just going to be saying how to protect yourself from getting love bombed. Prioritize your vulnerability. What this means basically is that you recognize your vulnerability, your vulnerable side of you. You've been love bombed before. You check for patterns in yourself or past relationship or friendship or whatever it is. Those are points where love bombers sit on. Let's say the love bomber started with, let's say, spending a lot on you, and you're someone that's not very confident in your body, you're really beautiful. The person starts by telling you, nobody's going to love you the way I love you. The things I do for you, nobody's going to do it, because I mean, look at your shape. You don't have a good shape, or you're not really pretty, or stuff like that. Those are things the person tends to say, which means they're feeding on your vulnerable side of you. They are leeching on it. They are picking on that part of you that is really vulnerable. So you've just got to recognize your vulnerable point, and you know how to handle your vulnerability better. Second point is understand what a healthy relationship is. Understanding what a healthy relationship is actually helps you to know when a relationship is just not going right. You get to understand the fact that in a healthy relationship, right, there is empathy and not sympathy. There is love, there is respect, there is genuine concern, and there is value for you. Second thing is come out of delusions. My delusional queens, I'm with you. I think I'm your boss, but I mean, there should be a difference between delusions and reality. I know there are these dreamy things, like, we watch some wonderful series or movies. I'm a sucker for this, but you have to come out of delusion. We are in the real world. This is not a fiction. This is the real world. You have to have a sense of realism, a realistic sense, not delusions. So come out of delusions, face reality head on, the way it is. In conclusion, what I'm just going to say is that love bombing is not innocent. I don't think love bombing is innocent. Some are, but I don't think love bombing is innocent. Everybody knows what they are doing. Everybody's grown. Everybody knows what they want from someone. One thing I know is when someone sees you, the person knows the kind of friend they want you to be. The person knows, most times, I'm not saying every time, most times the person knows the kind of friend they want you to be. The person knows if you are for keeps. The person just knows. I feel like we all know. If you have any other perception about it, please let me know in the comment section below. I mean, we're both learning, we are all learning. So I just feel like love bombing is something that is not innocent, and we should protect as much as we can from it. With this, I have come to the end of this video. I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me. I really want you guys to tell me what you feel about this topic. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Please drop your comments. I'll be waiting. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and please comment. I really want to know your perception about this love bombing thing. Have you heard of love bombing before? Do you know what love bombing means? Do you understand what love bombing means? Do you want to know more about love bombing? Please let me know in the comment section below. I am really waiting, and see you the next time I post. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.